Now y'all know I like to push the limit when it comes to the versatility of micro locks. And in my journey, I've had some wins and some please try agains. Either way, I really just be over here trying some which leads us to our next episode of I Just Be Trying Some Y'all said I was performing sorcery in the comments. I did definitely go in that bathroom and summon 18 inches of fullness though, and I'm about to show you how. I started by sectioning off my leave out areas. Most of my perimeter was left out. For this style, I also left out a side part area. This leave out section will cover our crochet so we can have a more natural blend. Once I had my leave out areas sectioned off, I was able to start my braid down. For this style, I did do 7 to 8 straight backs, but I do wish I would have done horizontal braids starting on each side, then leading to the center. Like I did in my last crochet video, that braid pattern allowed for a lot less bulkiness. With the straight backs, this braid down was a little bit more bulky than I'm used to. When I do try this again, it will definitely be the braids leading to the center. But I continued my braid down until it was done. And listen, your parts do not have to be super straight. Nobody's going to see it anyway. It's crochet. It's going to be hidden. After the braid down was complete, it was time to sew down some of this bulkiness. Using a curved sew-in needle, I secured my braids down so they don't pop out. Once the braid down and sewing was done, this is what we had. That back was still a little bit bulkier than I like, but we're going to make it work. If your hair is a little bit shorter, you won't have to worry about so much bulk. Again, we have our leave out sections already sectioned off, and for this, I'll be doing a side part. Here, I'm just showing you the braid pattern. It won't matter if it's messy. Ain't nobody going to see it. And with that done, it was time to start crocheting. The hair we'll be using is Laude & Company's Kimi Locs. The color is TT1B27 and it is an 18 inches. I'm gonna be honest, this was not my first choice. They didn't have any 1B. I was searching high and low for this. Since this is ombre, it had me very concerned about blending, being that my black hair may not blend with the blonde hair. Luckily, my hair was around the same length as the black in the Kimi Locs. However, I did end up using a little bit of that old school black spray, just for peace of mind. I continued to crochet until I reached the top. I was sure to space these out, especially in the back, because one lock is almost like adding 4 locks to your head. I also spaced them out because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough. Towards the top, I did put them closer together, but I ended up using 5 packs. Once the crocheting was done, this is what it looked like. The only thing left to do is blend now. And just like you used to blend those sew-ins, you're going to blend these locks in. You want to make sure you're pulling the Kimi Locs forward and mix them in with sections of your leave out. Keep in mind that we braided down our leave out so that it would match the texture of the Kimi Locs. But you'll blend and tuck to your satisfaction. And once you're satisfied... Y'all said sorcery in the comments, and at this point, I need to be accepted into the Hogwarts School of Haircraft and Lockery. I'm definitely gonna try this hairstyle again, and hopefully they'll be restocked so I can try it in 1B. Some key takeaways from this hairstyle that I'll use in the future are: use a horizontal braid pattern. Do not leave out in the back. If possible, use color 1B. As always, thank you for staying this long and watching, and make sure you stay tuned for the next episode of I Just Be Trying Some